Hey, it's Ashley. I know, this one hurts. Maybe that's why you're here tonight. Because someone you love isn't here anymore. And no matter how many days have passed, some part of you still can't believe they're really gone. It's strange, isn't it? How life just keeps going. The world doesn't stop for your heartbreak. People still laugh, the sun still rises. And yet, everything feels different. Like you're watching life happen from the outside. You wake up and, for a moment, you forget. Then it hits you all over again. That heavy ache in your chest. That emptiness where they used to be. And the worst part, there's no manual for this. No clear path for how to live without someone who once felt like part of your world. People say, time heals. But no one tells you what to do with the space in between. The long, quiet moments where you still reach for your phone. Still want to share something with them. Still catch yourself imagining their laugh. Sometimes you wonder, am I supposed to move on? But then guilt sneaks in. Because moving on feels like forgetting. And you never want to forget. You want to carry them with you. But it hurts to hold on too tightly too. It's okay to miss them. It's okay to still cry. You don't have to be over it. There's no deadline for grief. Some losses just live inside us. Not as open wounds forever, but as soft scars that remind us we once loved deeply. You might feel like you're doing this wrong. That you should be stronger. Or that you should have healed by now. But the truth is, healing isn't about going back to how things were. It's about learning how to live differently. How to build a life that makes space for both the love and the loss. You'll have days where you laugh again. And then guilt will whisper, how can you be happy without them? But I promise, it's okay. They'd want that for you. You living, smiling, breathing. That doesn't erase your love for them. It honors it. You might never stop missing them. But missing someone and living fully can exist in the same heart. They can coexist. Just like light and shadow do. Maybe you still talk to them sometimes. In your head, in the quiet. Or when you see something that reminds you of them. That's not weird. That's love that hasn't found a place to go yet. One day, you'll realize that the pain feels different. Not gone, but softer. More like a familiar ache you've learned to carry with grace. And when that day comes, you'll know you didn't stop loving them. You just learned how to live with the love that remains. So if tonight your heart feels heavy, if the missing feels too much, just sit here a little while longer. You don't have to rush to be okay. You don't have to make sense of it all. Some love stories don't end. They just change form. They live in memories. In the things they taught you. In the parts of you they help shape. They're gone from your world. But not from your story. You're still writing that. One breath, one day, one quiet step at a time.